Hi guys, my name is Lela Sophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, and I have some fun videos for you. Today, I've been talking about this for a while. It was a bit of an undertaking, but I have my fragrance collection. As I've said before, I got very into fragrances in the last couple years, so I've amassed a bit of a collection. OG collectors are probably gonna laugh because they're all, similar vibes. I truly think that I just honed in my style, my taste. I got exactly what works perfectly for me, and I can't wait to share. If you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Lela Sophia Jewelry for all things in between. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and start off with a bang. This is my brand new fragrance from Celine. I've talked about this fragrance actually a few times because I genuinely think it's underrated. I've seen more collectors pop up on this platform talking about Celine fragrances, but from my research, I actually haven't seen anybody talk about black tie. There's a couple fans of some of the OG scents, maybe the bigger scents, and this one I think is unmatched. You'll be noticing a running pattern throughout the video. I have my gigantic collection in front of me. It's not that big. People have entire perfume closets, but she loves a vanilla scent. This is a vanillic, orris, and musky, powdery scent. I love scents that kind of feel yummy, but also homey and enveloping. To me, it's quite strong. It's been projecting pretty well. I love this. Durga is a really, really cool brand. It is a couple. They're just so cool. They've been in this world for a while, and when I tell you their scents are unlike anybody else's, I personally love, this is Notorious Oud. This is my favorite. I also really like Amber Tonic. I like the ambers and the ouds. Again, you'll be bored of me saying that. This scent is unlike anything else that I've smelled. Durga, I think, does musks very, very well and kind of animalic scents. So this is for an animalic lover's nose. I love it. It has some woody notes, but truly I just get so much of the oud and the animalic scents. It's very sexy. I really like this one. My little mini collection from Byredo, I just have 3. Byredo is such a cool brand. The stores are so cool. The story behind the owner is so cool. I love the fact that he's really taken scents from his travels, from memories. This is Vanille Antique. This was a newly released scent, I believe, in the spring, early summer. It is, again, an amber vanilla. It's also a little smoky, a little woody. I love the notes of labdanum. One is so yummy. Again, there's kind of that sexy, smoky, a little spicy, but still very vanillic and yummy. Next one from Byredo is Bibliothèque. Bibliothèque is very, very well known from Byredo as a candle, and I think it's either their best or one of their best selling fragrances. But as a perfume, I actually really like it. It's not as favored as in fragrance form, so this is a little bit of an offshoot. It also, one of the more different ones in my collection, it's definitely more floral. These ones are more so skin scents, but I personally like this one. Last of Byredo, the label looks insane. I'm sorry, this is my oldest one. This is years old, 1996. This is one of these scents, my very, kind of first couple years collecting, that I fell in love with. As I knew my taste more. It's amber, it's leather. It's definitely more leathery than my other amber scents. So it's a little bit more on the masculine side. I actually still really love this. There's something very kind of clean about it, but not in a bubble bath sort of way, in a kind of stationary way. It stays the same on me, at least its entire wear. Another little mini two-piece collection that I have from Margiela. So many people love Margiela scents. This was my first one. I got this literally 7 years ago. This is By the Fireplace. It's literally smoke, marshmallows, and vanilla. I was like, you can do this? You can make this in a fragrance when I smelled it first. I wore this for a year straight. This might be my second bottle. I can't quite remember. It's strong. It's potent. If you know, you know. If you walk into a room, people will smell you. I love this. Of course, jazz club. If you guys don't know, I studied jazz. I'm a jazz singer. Literally, I had this as a candle and I was obsessed. I probably repurchased once or twice. This fragrance is so yummy. It's obviously more masculine leaning. I guess By the Fireplace is as well, but I love this scent. Again, vanilla based, but there's also several different types of woods. There's Gaiac wood, there's juniper. It's so delicious. Fun one, actually. I got this almost a year ago. This is Dirty Vanilla by Heretic, and when I tell you Heretic is a really cool niche house, very animalic. This vanilla is, I would even say, competing with Notorious Oud on the animalic front. You have to be in a certain mood to wear this, because when I tell you it's like almost dirty, literally dirty, there you go, I see you, now I get it. I still love it though. I kind of crave it when I haven't smelled it in a long time. Again, we're giving you some resins. I really like those animalic resiny notes. This is an acquired taste, but Heretic is a really cool brand. And for one of my newest, actually, in my collection, I got this over the summer in London at Brown's. I love Brown's. There needs to be one in New York, but I digress. La Habana, I smelled this and I was like, oh, she's me. It's so amazing. Again, I'm sure fragrance people are just rolling their eyes. These all have very similar kind of base level notes, and they all so far are more masculine leaning, which I love. Again, it's giving amber, but there are also animalic notes like civet, some resins, some incense, and caramel, which I think makes this, it makes this for me. I love this scent. Okay, and to go feminine, since I gave you a lot of masculine ones just now, so underrated. I said this already in one of my videos. Rolling in Love is such an underrated scent by Kilian. Love Don't Be Shy is fine. If you are like me and have smelled the original of Love Don't Be Shy, the marketing hoo-ha on that was just did us all a disservice, because the original Love Don't Be Shy, I tried it one time, and when I tell you, I swear I walked one block and about 5 people were like, what are you wearing? It's now not my favorite. I don't think it's really good. Rolling in Love is irised and almondy. It can lean a little powdery. I love the scent of almonds, so I know it's not everybody's favorite, but this I think is sexy and feminine, almost femme fatale scent. Confetto, on the other hand, is literally like sugar in a bottle. This, if you want something feminine but sweet, so yummy. When I tell you this lasts like 2 days on my skin, when I go to sleep and wake up in the morning, I still smell it. Confetto by Profuma Roma. If you are looking for sweet heaven, this is just everything. Okay, here's where we get to the juicy parts. This is my favorite MFK scent, Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I'm just gonna go off on a tangent really quickly because, as I said before, when I do this video, I'm gonna talk about the elephant in the room, which is Baccarat Rouge 540. I had a client, the year it came out, she had Baccarat Rouge 540. I was obsessed. Every time I saw her, I was like, seriously, what are you wearing? You need to tell me. Oh my goodness. She kept it very closed-lipped. And then About 2 years, 3 years, 4 years later, this scent is everywhere and I could not hate it more. Scents like Gentle Fluidity Gold are now also getting a little bit more prevalent, but Baccarat Rouge 540, when a scent can fill up an entire area of a city. I love on TikTok Newsflash. We had a little exchange because she did a whole video where she was like, I'm so sorry to everyone in the Miami area. The whole area smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. And I commented, so does Soho. And she was like, my condolences, I'm so sorry. It's a thing, like, get rid of it. There are so many other better scents. I love Gentle Fluidity Gold. I'm also gonna talk about one more smaller one that I have. This is such a cool concept if you don't know. Francis Kurkdjian wanted to kind of challenge himself a little bit, and so he took the exact same notes and wanted to create 2 different fragrances. So I have the gold, there's also silver. People say that the gold leans more feminine, the silver leans more masculine. Everything is totally debatable, but I just love this one. People say it's more of a skin scent. It sits a little bit closer to you, but I also get a lot of compliments on this. You can see I've literally gone through the whole bottle. I need to go through a new one. It has some juniper. It's very powdery. It's clearly a vanilla base. I love this scent. And for my little baby travel size, this is Oud Satin Mood by Maison Kurkdjian. This, the only reason why I didn't buy a bigger bottle is because the same thing happened and I started smelling it a lot on people on the streets. I love it so, so, so much, but the same thing, if you guys know me, handbags, anything, once more people start to get it just to get it, it doesn't become fun for me anymore. However, we know I'm a sucker for oud and rose, and those 2 have never been done better than in this perfume, in my personal opinion. Speak of the devil, so as you guys know, I'm Moroccan. My dad, his entire family are from and still live there. So I have some secret bottles. If you guys are ever in Marrakesh, go to La Perfume Museum. I got these with my brother. He has his own sets as well. You literally sit there and watch her decant you completely personalized scents. Oud is my very favorite scent. Oud, amber, vanilla, and rose. Clearly genetics don't lie. They are such quintessential Moroccan scents. And this oud is so gorgeous. It's not everybody's favorite. Oud is an infected wood and it just gives off, again, I think it's very pheromonal. It's kind of earthy. In my opinion, something we're drawn to it as humans. And I'm obsessed with this scent. My next one is just a pure vanilla because, again, vanilla and Morocco, argan oil, all of those things just truly go hand in hand. Speak of which, I can't believe I'm about to give out my secret. If you've hugged me lately, this is what I'm wearing. This is Oud Mood by Latafa. Could not be more Moroccan of me to have this be my favorite scent. As you can see, I did not get this long ago. This is over 100 milliliters and she's gone through a lot of it. It's oud, it's sexy, it's sensual, it projects like crazy. I've literally had people stop me. And the best part, are you guys ready for this? It's $25 on Amazon. Insane. I think I'm gonna get the entire collection. I was looking at Oud Mood Silver, Oud Mood Elixir, I think it's called, and Musk Mood. This, I'm just obsessed. Second from Latafa. This one also is so good. It's clearly a little bit more expensive. It might be a little bit more concentrated. I said this in my January haul video. It's like sweet cookies. There is some sugar, obviously oud and vanilla, incense and sandalwood. So it is just like a powerhouse. I love this. It can be a little bit more intense than Oud Mood, so I tend to wear Oud Mood on a daily basis. And then this is for sure more evening. And then I have two from Comme des Garçons. This is You're In, Andy Warhol's You're In, and this is black. This is my most unique, probably out of all my scents. It leans more metallic, but then of course there is some musk in there, so which is why I liked it. But it's fresher smelling. And then Black by Comme des Garçons is what I wore for years, honestly, years ago. It's very spicy. It's literally black pepper and smoke, pepperwood, and a little bit of amber in there, but basically it's very smoky. A little baby one that I have from Heretic. This was the first one that I got from them. This is Dirty Rose. Straight up rose. I love rose. I know so many people hate it, but if you love it, this is a very, very subtle, pretty version. I'm down to the last couple, and this is the most kind of designer mainstream one that I have. This is YSL's Libra Intense. Honestly, it's not very expensive, and so I wanted to kind of test it out. I love this smell. However, I will say there does get to be a big difference between something like this from a design house. It smells a little fake. It's really, really pretty though. So if I ever want like a sexy kind of night out scent, this is beautiful. Two actually from Rag & Bone. My other one is at my mom's house. I have Oud from Rag & Bone. Pure, such a pretty oud, lighter. And this is the Amber from Rag & Bone. These fragrances were done in collaboration with Le Labo years ago. I love this amber. I couldn't get rid of it. I wore the oud and the amber on and off for years. My brother Dylan worked for Rag & Bone years ago again, and they did an incredible job, I will tell you. If you can still find one, I highly recommend. Okay, my last couple. Of course, I had to get the Fenty perfume because we all know I love Rihanna so dearly. It is interesting. There's some berries in here. It's not what I expected from Rihanna. However, I see the universality of it. I see why she would choose something like this. It's a little bit fruitier than something I would normally go for, and quite frankly, it's not very long lasting. It doesn't project as much, but there are some really, really pretty notes in it. So as a kind of floral touch in my collection, it's really nice every once in a while. I make my own perfumes as well. One day you might get a Lela Sophia jewelry perfume. I just released my candles. We can see the theme happening, but when I do it, I want to do it right. So it's coming. So until then, I just make my own. Genuinely, making perfumes is so fun. Again, everybody who knows me personally is rolling their eyes because I got super deep into it. It takes a very long time. They have to like settle for a really long time. And I just wanted to go for like my favorite scents. As you can tell, there's musk. There is some amber, there's vanilla, and there's rose. I'll wear this and it just makes me so happy. Well guys, that has been my perfume collection. I am no professional. I am not in this world, and yet I'm a huge fan of scents. And I think that scents are so incredibly important. I literally would never leave my house other than going to the gym without perfume on. I think it's the topper to every outfit. Let me know what you guys think. I can't wait to see you in my next video, and thank you as always. Bye guys.